This particular clock is made using ring counters and neon bulbs in the ring counters. There are no transistors, there are no processors. The ring counter works by using a feature of a neon bulb. It takes a higher voltage to trigger a bulb than to keep the bulb lit. Voltage will drop when the bulb is lit. So this is using a resistor network in one ring, resistor network to each bulb, and that keeps it so that only one bulb can be lit at any one time. There's a capacitor between adjoining neon bulbs, and that capacitor acts as a memory element, and when there's a negative pulse, the light goes out. And as the voltage rises back, the capacitor adds its voltage so that the very next one in the list is the one that fires and turns on. So as the negative pulses go, the light advances from one position to another. I've got a ring of 10 at the bottom, very bottom, 2 rows of 5. And that's where the 60 hertz AC comes in and triggers that negative pulse. So that acts as a divide by 10. And then on the right, you can see a group of 6. And that's another divide by 6 counter, ring counter. And that triggers another divide by 6 that's over on the left side. And then I have a divide by 10 right up the center. And then, of course, on the right side, the next column is a divide by 10, and then we have a divide by 6, another divide by 10 for the hour unit, and then divide by 3 for 24-hour clock. There's also a circuit that's at the very top. There's an oscillator with a single neon bulb acts as a relaxation oscillator, and that oscillator is prevented from running if the hours are other than 24. When it reads 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the oscillator is allowed to run. And so when it crosses from 2359 to 2400, the oscillator is triggered, and it'll then say, oh, well, it's 24, it's 25, it's 26, and so on until it gets to 30, which is actually 00. So it resets it at midnight. It'll go, it'll advance like that, 24, 25, 26. And it's pretty cute to watch. But I'm not going to reset this to show you. This uses magnetic sensors to advance. It just bypasses divide by stages, so you can set it. I'll try to see if we can look on the side of some of this wiring. You can see the capacitors dangling, some resistors. There's one of the magnetic reeds that is by the glass. You can sort of see that far left. So I hope you found this one interesting. The blue lights down at the bottom, they are there because the neon bulbs themselves have what's called a dark effect. They actually need a little bit of light to make them work. Without any light, the voltage required to ignite them goes way, way up. And that just means that this clock is unreliable in the dark. So the blue light down at the bottom shines up on all the bulbs, and that provides enough extra photons so that it'll run in the dark. And so it's basically never dark. But we hope you like this one.